Hi, my babies. Hi, my babies. Hi, and welcome back to another Motivational Monday. Today's Motivational Monday is Fly Above Your Haters. You already know the song I was hearing when this message had came to me was Candy Bird's Fly Above, okay? So the example they brought to me when they gave me this message a couple weeks ago, I remember that week I had mentioned something about like LeBron James and Delonte West, which is his old teammate when he played with, Cleveland the first time. If you don't know the backstory of Delonte and LeBron, go look it up, okay? Go look it up, all right? That's not what this is about, per se. Now, the thing about this is, if you did get a chance to see Delonte West play, when he was playing, he was a great player. Like, he really was. He was a great player. Like, LeBron, when he was with Cleveland the first time, before he left, especially right before he left, he had a lot of good players that were coming onto that team because, first off, a lot of people wanted to play with him because they knew LeBron was there. 11:43, honey, on the clock. It might be significant, but they wanted to play with him because they knew LeBron was there because he's someone of value and someone of worth. Okay? So, naturally, because of his greatness, he was attracting other great players to the team. This is what I mean. 43 might be significant. This is what I mean when I say big fish in a small pond, baby. If you want to be winning at something in life, even if it's healing, if it's love, if it's getting a good paying job or something, you have got to get around those people already on that frequency. Okay? That's why all these rookies and stuff, right before, I'm pretty sure his whole career, but right before he left Cleveland that first time, that's why everybody kept flocking over there. One of them, that some of y'all may have heard of, although he has nothing to do with this, but Daniel Gibson. And if you don't know who Daniel Gibson is by name, let me tell you who his ex-wife is, Keisha Cole. I remember when he came in his rookie year. Once again, another great player. Okay? What they call him? Booby? I think that's what they call him, Booby. He was great. Me and my sister used to call him Rookie. He was finished. Okay? Finished. Alright? We found out Keisha had him hit the back. I was like, that's Keisha, man. We're going to leave him alone. But all these rookies were flocking over there because they wanted to be a part of LeBron's greatness. If I get around a champion or someone with a champion mindset, because technically at that point in time, see, this is going to play into something else too. At that point in time, LeBron, by way of stats and by way of having an official championship ring, he was not a champion yet. But he already had that mindset of a champion. He already had that heart of a warrior. So, LeBron and Delonte, basically they were looking like they were building a super team for a minute. The way they was running that court. Okay, and then you got Gibson also with the assists, and was a couple of other players, I can't remember their names right now, that were like, they weren't on LeBron's level, but they weren't on like rookie level. People knew who they were. They were good players. So it looked like they were really building a solid team. Okay? But what happened was, if you know what Delonte did, you know what Delonte did, okay? And then LeBron carried his ass to Miami, as he should. Okay? You don't bite the hand that's feeding you, honey. That was a bad move on Delonte's part. And if y'all saw how Delonte ended up, prayers to Delonte, man. That was a bad move on Delonte's part. So I wasn't even planning on giving this part of the message. This one just literally landed, honey. So the first part of this message is, far as when it's pertaining to flying above your haters, is, like I tell y'all, just be grateful you could help somebody, honey. They fuck you over, okay? They fuck you over. Guess what? That's their karma. That's yours. Just be grateful you could help somebody, honey. Now, the reason why I said, Gibson, he is a great player. Delonte, great player. LeBron, amazing player. See the difference? You see the difference? Okay? There's a difference between champions and someone who's good enough. Great players are good enough, but they're not champions. Okay? For those who know, flipping the football right quick, for those who know who my boy is, love him the fuck down, Randy Moss. Okay, I said West Virginia, stand up, alright? Randy Moss, amazing player, but my baby ain't got no rings. Brady, you let him down. Brady, you let him down. But my baby ain't got no rings, though. It's a difference between, I'm not taking, listen. Okay, Randy Moss really want a good example, because Randy Moss should have had a fucking ring, okay? But it's a difference between champions and someone who's good enough, okay? What Nelly say? I am number 1. 2 was not a winner, and 3 nobody remembers. 2 and 3 are not champions. They good enough. They're good enough to get up on their platform, but they're not a champion, though. Here's another message they just now dropping on me. Some of y'all are champions, but you're in a mind state of you just want to do good enough. No, baby. You got to be the one to push you. You got to be the one to challenge you. You got to be the one to pull yourself out that comfort zone. You got to be the one to be responsible for your sleep schedule and different things going on in your life, and having different things in order to create something great, in order to execute. Okay? Now, LeBron, he had every right to be petty. He had every right to take shots. He could have just got Delonte fired, honey, and said, yeah, there goes your job. Me and my team moving. Me and my team that I built. This is the thing. Come on now. LeBron built that team. That team was built around LeBron. LeBron is not only a champion, but he's also a leader. Okay? That man built that team. And he is just such a person of high integrity and morals and character. Instead of fucking up somebody else's bag, he went somewhere else where he was celebrated and not tolerated, and got another bag. Okay? What I say, about Hove. Since you made Hove, go make you another Hove. Since you a legend maker, go make you another legend then. You ain't gotta go fuck up somebody's shit. Just go do it again. So that's what LeBron did. He took himself out the equation and he went over there to Miami where champions were at. Cleveland was not at champion level, and I heard they did good this last season. I heard they did good. But they definitely were not at at champion status. And the only time they were was when LeBron came back. Okay, there's another message. Sometimes, okay, I'm not saying be stupid, but do remember, karma is real. Sometimes you will end up in a position where you have a choice whether or not to help somebody that fucked you over, did you wrong, that you cut off. And that man had enough grace and forgiveness in his heart and just wanted that team to have that championship so bad, he took his ass back and got him a ring. Okay, that's a champion. Okay, that's a leader. He was not petty. He wasn't putting shit out in the press. He didn't try to take that man's job but tear down that man's career. Even when we heard that man, I not only heard, but saw that man out there on the streets down and out. LeBron ain't say shit. He didn't say shit negative about that man. You know why? Part of the reason why LeBron is in the position LeBron is in. Okay, he got a petty side. We know that. Oh, we know that. He got a petty side. That's my guy. He has developed a lot as a person. I told you under this Pluto retrograde that character development, honey, is going to be key. Because good character builds good karma. I'm going to say it again. Good character builds good Karma. I said yesterday, take responsibility for your life. The good and the bad. I'm responsible for getting jumped and stabbed. I'm responsible for going homeless. I'm responsible for getting arrested. But I'm also responsible for being an entrepreneur. I'm also responsible for helping people in my city. I'm also responsible for helping this place and doing this and performing there and accomplishing that. When you take responsibility of your life, you're not just responsible for the good. You're responsible for the bad too. And that reminds you of the power that you hold, so you make better choices and don't get stuck in a pit stop and keep making same choices like you did in the past and want to know why you keep getting stuck on that hamster wheel and your thighs is burning, baby. Okay? I've been saying it and saying it and saying it. Structure, organization, discipline, and planning. Okay? Discipline brings rewards. You don't think it took discipline for LeBron to keep his mouth shut and not say nothing foul about that boy out his mouth for what he did and then gloating about it, and then he got to sit up there and go back when he playing on Miami team against Cleveland and they sitting there chanting that shit? You know how hard it was for him to sit there and get booed by his own city, the team that he helped build? And then they gonna chant the ops name on top of that? Straight disrespect. That man, oh, listen. Isn't it crazy? And see, this came up before, I think it was yesterday, like with the Nipsey Hussle thing. About how sometimes you can't go back. Isn't it crazy how your own hometown, your own city, your own state, your own area, your own community, your own family, your own peers will be the same ones to try to pull you back down in that barrel? That man sat there and they chanted the ops name and booed him, yo. And he stayed disciplined. He stayed focused. When you are disciplined, when you got that structure, that planning, that organization, when you have good character, okay? When you stay focused, you are guaranteed to arrive to your destiny, whatever that may be. You are guaranteed to rise to your destiny. LeBron chose to be an eagle and not a crow. Okay? The crows, they be the ones on that low vibrational shit. He could have sat there, ran his mouth. He could have bashed him, went around the whole industry and, this, that, and the third. And he didn't. Morals, character, discipline, structure, organization. He had his eyes focused on a bigger picture. Delonte ain't nothing but a little roach. He had his eyes focused on a bigger picture. Be an eagle and not a crow. And because he had good morals, and not even morals, but integrity and good character, he got to go back. Or more so, they got to get him back. And he won a championship for their ass. The same one y'all sat there and chanted the ops name to. The same one y'all sat there and booed had to be the one to come back to get y'all ring though. And he still carried his ass. He came back and did what he said he was going to do. And carried his ass again. Okay, as he should have. Shout out to the Lakers. Okay, we're cozy where we're at right now. Alright? Sometimes, baby, the reason why they saying fly above the haters, the reason why they say be an eagle, not a crow, is because they don't deserve your energy, honey. You on a different level. You on a different frequency. Okay, Cleveland don't want to treat me right. Bet Miami will. Okay, Cleveland still don't want to treat me right. Bet LA will. Go where you celebrate it, boo. Go where you celebrate it, boo, and stay focused on your destiny. They're telling you, honey, yeah, they running their mouths. Yeah, they attacking your character. Fly above that shit. I guarantee you, just like LeBron, they gonna need you before you need them. You better bet it, okay? Like Beyonce say, always stay gracious. Best revenge is your paper. Love you, babies. Enjoy your Monday on purpose and fly above the haters. Mwah.